there are more than 10 ecotypes of orcas in the world, but we're just gonna look at 7 main ecotypes of orcas today. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna share my informal personal notes about orcas so I can remember. So we begin with the Northern Hemisphere. The first one is the resident orcas. Resident likes to stay around the shore. They eat fish, mainly salmons, and they don't eat mammals, so they don't deserve the name killer whale. Think about that. Second is the transient. Transient feeds on mammals like seals and, of course, whales. They do hunt whales. This is the real killer whales, and they are very big, 9.8 meter, nearly 10. Transient has another name, which is Biggs orca, and the name is to honor the researcher Dr. Michael Biggs. But I think it's very good because you can remember that transient is probably the biggest orcas in the ecotypes. The third one in the Northern Hemisphere is the offshore. The offshore stay very remote. They, just like the name, don't stay around the shore. They mainly eat fishes and including sharks. Now we're jumping on the Southern Hemisphere. We have something very easy to remember, which is type A, B, C, and D. Type A, which is Antarctic orcas. They like to stay in an open water with no ice sheet, and they hunt for whales just like the transients and other kinds of mammals such as seals as well. And type B, we have two kinds of type Bs. Might be confusing, but we have type B large, which we call packed ice orcas, and type B small, which we call Gillette Strait orca because that's where they found. For type B large, they are larger, about 9 meters long, and they like to stay around ice sheet. If you see the video that goes viral, that orcas just swim under the ice sheet to create waves and wash off the seals. That's the type B large or the packed ice orcas. Type B large usually have very small pod, probably like 10 to 15 orcas, and they're very large in size. But type B smaller, which found in Gillette Strait, they have very big pod, probably 50 orcas, and they're smaller, around 7 meters. Now we're gonna go on type C, which we call the raw sea orcas because they found in the raw sea. Raw sea orcas feed on fishes like Antarctic toothfish, Antarctic silverfish. And the last one, which is type D, once they were mass stranded in the beach in New Zealand, and people were surprised that type D does look like other orcas at all because they have eye patch, which is the white part behind the eye, size of an almond. Not a real almond, but the type D's eye patch is very, very small. We know that they mainly feed on fish. So we're gonna do a recap. Northern Hemisphere have resident, transients or big, and offshore. And the Southern Hemisphere we have type A Antarctic, type B large packed ice, and type B small Gillette Strait, and type C raw sea, and type D, which we call sub-Antarctic orcas.